would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to San Diego, Snapdragon Stadium, home to the San Diego State Aztecs. As we'll see, the number 18 team in the country, UCLA Bruins. And the Bruins will put total leather and will get started. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So San Diego State's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David. Up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. So UCLA's offense will go to work for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can...
Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. On the ground, it's Cox. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll keep it himself. They finally make the stop, but the big run is ready to move those sticks for the first down. And the Bruins are in the red zone. To the ground with the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start off offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw, it's Brooks. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. They'll run play action. Tight end finds a soft spot. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Grabbed behind the line, it's Singleton. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Aztecs moving quickly to the line. Grab near the sticks. It's McCoy. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sticky. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Conway. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Off-play action on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Sticky. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. And the Aztecs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. They'll go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They want to get this defense on its heels.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. The Aztecs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Out of the gun to give to the back. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. What a disappointment. No good. So after the missed kick, it's still 3-0.
UCLA 3, San Diego State 0.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Back to throw, it's Brooks. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab for a big play. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, in that kind of situation, in that field position on your own side of the field, 3rd and short, defense was definitely thinking run, and instead they throw the football, they catch them off guard. It's an explosive play, now setting up 1st and goal.
The Bruins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Touchdown, UCLA! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Georgia is on top, but this is a close game. And, you know, back in the day, you'd feed Herschel Walker and go home. That guy needs to emerge for them today. They're up by 4 over FIU. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Fires to the big fella. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Aztecs are in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around.
Brings up second down.
Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Aztecs are flying down the field. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Got him downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Leaves it with the running back. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Looking for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the field because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7.
San Diego State, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Snags it quickly on the left. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking to throw, it's Brooks. Hauls it in. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the...
Hits him inside the 20, still going. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bruins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Lost to throw again. They're working that left side. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. He'll keep it on the sneak. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bruins, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now third and goal from the 2. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins! After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And a little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Man, he was back there and in the quarterback's face before the Bruin faithful could finish an 8-clap.
I mean, just getting off the ball so quick, penetrating. When you got defensive linemen that can get upfield, rush the quarterback, every Bruins fan will be jacked up.
The Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because third down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal in their first 3 possessions. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Fights off a defender. Turns it on in midfield. There he goes. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, man. Take a look at how things are playing out. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to West Virginia. Any big developments here in the MAC, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. The kick is on its way. Makes the catch around the 50. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Finds a little space. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. He'll do it himself. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Looking for the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
That makes your score UCLA 27, San Diego State 7.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. From the gun, the ground game. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Dickey. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. And the Aztecs send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Sent it downfield. Touchdown, Bruins. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Conway. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Aztecs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Dickey.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got his man in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Harris. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
And the Bruins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking for room, it's Cox. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 25-yard line, it's first and 10. Tight end now in motion. Give to the running back. Tackle is made right at the 20-yard line after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. Looking to pass, it's Brooks. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks into the open. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Georgia is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving UGA the rest of the day off. They're up by 15 over FIU. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Got a man. It's Napier. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dickey. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Dickey. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. With the catch, it's Wilson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Aztecs look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Aztecs will snap it on first and 10. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dickey. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Handoff from the gun. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. And the Aztecs in a good spot here with second and short. They go to the ground. Got some room in under the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aztecs! Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the DAT. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Looking downfield, it's Brooks. Right down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Working that wide receiver screen. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down. Punt is in the air. Takes it on the return. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Fires to the right. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Aztecs are threatening in the red zone. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
How about this goal line defense? On first down, they expect the run. They stuff it for a loss. And on second down, expecting pass, they can now get after the quarterback and bring him down for a sack. They are pushing this offense back in the wrong direction. This has been textbook goal line defense here as of late.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, San Diego State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Looking to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying play action. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Back to pass, it's Brooks. Gets it out fast. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. He'll keep it himself. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. And the Aztecs will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it behind the line. It's McCoy. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run play action. Grab near the marker is Conway. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
A shot toward the end zone. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So the pass interference in the end zone will give them a free 15. Remember the difference in this rule and the pros. Ball is not placed at the 1-yard line in this situation. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rides the back on the option, the give. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going for it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Good, right down the boulevard. That'll trim the deficit to 15. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Indiana is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard, and you see we have ourselves a tight game. They're up by 4 over West Virginia. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Brooks. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Third down coming.
From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Bruins will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down?
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Caught close to the marker. It's Dickey. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Leaves it with the back. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Pressure coming. And they'll wrap him up. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy.
Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down inbounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Got it in the middle. It's Marshall.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football.
He'll sneak it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Matthews. It's a running room. Touchdown, Bruins. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
San Diego State, 33.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. On the move, it's Singleton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Aztecs want to move quickly. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's caught. It's Singleton.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Finds the big tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
The Aztecs have this offense rolling.
This defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's McCoy. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. That's caught. It's Singleton. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Aztecs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle. It's McCoy. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Lyle. Touchdown, San Diego State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
All right, big touchdown makes it a 9-point game. You got to kick the extra point right now, and then you've got to find a way somehow, some way to get the football back. You're going to have to score again and go for 2. A lot has to go right, but at least you get that touchdown to give yourself an opportunity.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They want that clock to run. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. The give out of the gun. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The give from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Brooks. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out.